वन्दे मन्थपाशतरं दिव्यार्भकाकृतिं शिखाबन्धत्रयोपेतं भैष्मीमध्वकरार्चितं व्यासाय भवनाशाय श्रीशाय गुणराशये हृद्याय शुद्धविद्याय मध्वाय च नमो नमः। बुद्धिर्बलं यशोधैर्यं निर्भयत्वम् अरोगता अजाड्यं वाक्पटुत्वं च हनुमस्मरणात् भवेत्। पूज्याय राघवेन्द्राय सत्यधर्मरताय च भजतां कल्पवृक्षाय नमतां कामधेनवे। आपादमौलिपर्यन्तं गुरूणाम् आकृतिं स्मरेत् तेन विघ्नाः प्रणश्यन्ति सिद्ध्यन्ति च मनोरथाः। सर्वेऽपि सुखिनः सन्तु सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु सर्वे सुगुणशालिनः। श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः। I am very glad to inaugurate this unique conference of Eastern and Western scholars in our Sri Krishna Vrindavana for this Jnana Sutra. Sri Krishna Vrindavana is providing food not only for stomach but also for head. That is why Sri Krishna is considered as Anna Brahma. Anna means Annam Brahmeti Vijana. Brahma itself is Anna. This outside Anna is only for stomach, and Brahma is the food for our thought. In the Kshetram of Anna Brahma, we are very glad to have the unique program of Jnana Sutra meeting white and brown here. And in India, we have many religions and many branches of religions. And in US, we can see many seekers. So if you build the bridge between India and US, then seekers and religions will be met together. That will be for the betterment of seekers. That is why this is the conference of seekers and speakers. So we are very glad to invite the scholars from all over America here to give their views and to share the Jnana. Sri Krishna says, Nahi Jnanena Sadrisham Pavitra Vidyate. He says, Jnani Priyatamo me. The most closest friend to Lord Krishna is Jnani. Jnanagni Sarvakarmani Vaspasat Kurute Arjuna. So Jnana is like fire which can burn out all kinds of our bad things. That is why Jnana is the supreme Prajnanam Brahma. So Brahma is Jnana. So without Jnana, we cannot proceed in the spiritual path. Tamevam vidvan amrtaya bhavati nanyah pantaha ayanaya vidyate. Without knowledge, there is no other way. So cultivate knowledge and develop knowledge. By that knowledge only you can reach God. That is why tamevekam jnanatha anya vacho vimunchyata. So the main subject of the life is Brahman. So try to know him and try to get him. Anya vacha vimunchyata. There is no importance for any other kinds of talks. So talk means Brahman. So that Brahma Jnana is the supreme and which can lead us to the moksha. That is why this Krishna Vrindavana is not only for bhakti, it is for Jnanam also. The temple for devotion and the temple for the knowledge. So Krishna is behind the knowledge. That is why Udupi Krishna, he is holding churning rod. The message of the rod is churning. If you churn the ocean, then only you will get the Jnana. So it is like ocean. So Krishna, he gives the message, churn. That is his message. For churning, we should have the scholars. So if we debate, if we share the knowledge, then our knowledge will be improved. Vade vade jayate tattvabodha. So that we should have share the knowledge with all kinds of people. According to Upanishad, all objects in this world is Guru. Not only the person, but trees, animals. Whatever you see, it is giving some kind of message. If you get that knowledge, then you can improve your Jnana Marga. That is why we should be open to share our knowledge with other people, not only with the scholars, but with the children, elders, whomever may be. But we should be open to share our knowledge. Because Satya is hidden. Hiranmayena patrena satyasya apihitam mukham tattvam purusham nabhavano satya dharmaya drishtaye. So to know the Satya, you should cultivate, you should try your level best. That is why it is our dream to have the debate and to have the sharing the knowledge with all kinds of people. And I think this is the first time Western people and Eastern scholars and Eastern scholars, they are meeting together and in Krishna Vrindavana, and this is the historical one I am thinking. So this should be leading us to the betterment of the life, and it should be leading us to cultivate more Jnana, so that the message of Lord Krishna and the message of Bhagavad Gita should be practiced. In the end of Gita, Sri Krishna says, Vimrisheta Racheshena Yatechasi Tathakam. Krishna could tell that she could order, do this, don't do this, but he didn't do like that. But he says, Yatechasi Tathakam. You think first. If you think that it is correct, then only you should follow, otherwise you can give up. That is the greatness of Lord Krishna. If we are in his place, what we will do, who are you to ask? Follow me, you have no right at all. But Krishna, he didn't tell like that. Though he is the incarnation of God, he has given the liberty to Indra and Arjuna, and you should cultivate and you should find the Satya. That is your job. Then only that Satya will be permanent. That is why Krishna's message is Vimarsha, Krishna's message is churning, and we should follow that message. Then only we will get the Navanitam, we will get the butter and curds. If you churn that Samudra Mathana, then only Vidya Amritam Ashnuti, you can get the Amritam nectar. That is why I am very glad to have this trend of sharing knowledge in Krishna Vrindavana. So this temple is not like other temple only for bhakti, but it is more into knowledge also. So I am very much into knowledge, so that I am very glad to have this kind of Jnana Satra in our Krishna Vrindavana, and I am very glad to receive and welcome scholars from all walks of the spiritual path, mainly our Yajna Subramanyam, and he is the Karma Yogi and also Jnana Yogi. Jnana Karma Samanvaya he has done. He is very proud of us in New Jersey. I am very glad to welcome him, and also Keshwara Tadapatri. He has very much into the scriptures, and he has got the knowledge of Brahma Sutra and all other scriptures, and Jaya Krishna from capital city of Washington DC. And also I am very glad to welcome Master Betty and Stafford Betty, and we have the relationship since 17 years. First we met in California during '97. Then we have the interaction with him, and we invited him to Udupi, where he had a very good lecture in the presence of Lord Sri Krishna. And once again, I'm very glad to invite him to Sri Krishna Vrindavana, New Jersey, and all other scholars. I'm very glad to invite all of you, and this Jnana Satram should be fruitful so that we will get the blessings of Lord Krishna more and more. And we have fixed many interesting subjects like Purva Janma and Karma. Though we know something about that, but there are many questions and there are many doubts, so we can discuss with that. Though we know the Purva Janma is there, but I think many questions are there. If there will be the Purva Janma, how this soul is taken to another birth, what is the logistic, who is going to come and put us in a womb of other person, and what is the situation in between, and where we will be kept, and before going to that womb, will we have another body? Is it considered as another Janma, or what is the temporary thing? All these things we cannot work out, we cannot make out that. So to discuss all these things, so some people they say there is no Purva Janma, and it's only the end of this life, like that. Many doubts are there, many questions are there, and we are very glad to discuss all these questions and get more, to improve our knowledge more and more for the betterment of our knowledge. This Jnana Satram is arranged, and I hope this will be very much fruitful and it will fetch the blessings of God. Once again, I welcome all of you to this unique